10 minutes of prayer and 10 minutes of preparation every day. This will help build the habit over 30 days of spiritually getting in line with God. And I believe that once we begin this every single day, we set ourselves up for the very success that we're believing for.
All right, so I'm going to keep challenging you because I love how you can bring faith into the real world. I want you to meet something.
Okay.
Many people carry on prayer journals, right? And these prayer journals, and Raquel here is joining us.
Okay.
She has one of them. And you're very brave to have brought it today. I appreciate that. I'm going to share your story real quick. So she feels, and you're not alone, that your prayers are not being answered. And when it comes to success, I think there are a lot of folks who join Raquel and say, well, I prayed for the right things, good things, things that should happen, and yet I can't get it. Why do you feel that way, by the way?
I mean, honestly, I feel like my prayer language right now is frustration. I moved to New York to pursue a career in production 2 years ago, and I've been successful when it comes to working for other companies, but my goal was always to start my own business.
So walk us through the 10-10 plan.
Yeah.
And apply it to Raquel and so many others who are struggling, not believing their prayers are being heard.
See, Raquel, why this is so helpful, why I do things will actually help you out, is because you said you've been praying, but then you get busy at work. And when you get busy at work, you don't have the time to actually pursue the things that are in your heart. When you do the 10-10 rule, you are setting aside active time in your schedule. And I can promise you that once you begin to work towards your goal, you're going to feel less stress and you're going to feel less frustration. I also have this thing called the frustration prayer in my book, which I'm going to share with you.
I love this. I love this.
Make this part of your daily 10-10. So as you are preparing, you have to put frustration on the altar, and every day hit it back. Let me just use, put your hands like this, right?
Don't drop the journal.
If I do this, what do you do?
Push back.
Okay, so right now I'm life. What do you do?
Push back.
There it is. Every day you get up and you push back. And you're stronger than anything coming against you.
We're going to put that frustration prayer up on DrOz.com. Everybody out there, you want to check it out? Simple, easy, and very stimulating. It's what I like about it because it's not just sitting back passively and waiting for stuff to happen.
Right.
You know, there is a role of faith, obviously. It's huge, but you got to get the other work done. That's why the prayer part is so important. Okay, let's see if everyone out there can't get past their past. You can't shake the past. I want you all to listen to how Devon describes how you manage that.
I need to talk to somebody right now because the reality is you feel crushed by your dream. Because there was some point in time when you shared your dream with someone and they did not see the same dream you saw. So instead of them speaking life to your dream, they spoke negativity and it really hurt you. And some of you are still dealing with the ramifications of the pain that was produced when you were just so excited about sharing your dream, but then your family member or your friend who you really thought was going to have your back put water on the fire of your destiny. God sent you here today because it's time to pick your dream back up. That's why you're here. I need you to know that He sent you here today because it's time to pick your dream back up.
And it's powerful. So what's the Hollywood commandment that you're preaching about, that you're describing in that video? How do you put it into practice?
That Hollywood commandment is your amnesia is an asset. Because too often we stay in the past. We're stuck over a failure or something we thought was a failure or what may have been a setback. And instead of being in our present and preparing for our future, we stay in the past. So important to forget the things that are holding back.
Yeah, don't get hung up on it.
Yes.
Simple stuff, but delivered powerful.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Now, you all heard the term gut feeling, right? We all think we know what a gut feeling is. But how do you know what your gut is really trying to say? Up next, Devon tells us exactly how to know what our gut is saying with the first of its kind simulation. Stay around. Mildly successful without losing your faith. The two together, they work. Now, how much do you trust your gut instincts? I know I asked that a lot, but I'm just curious. Do you really trust your gut instincts? How do you know if it's really there? For the first time on the show, for the very first time, we have a gut instinct simulation that will help you know what your gut is really trying to tell you. So first of all, where do gut instincts come from?
You know, I believe gut instincts are God speaking to us. God does not always speak in a yell. He speaks in a whisper.
And how do you know if it's a gut feeling like you're describing, the whisper from God, or it's gas?
Well, one passes, the other doesn't.
I like that. I like that. That's very good. One passes, the other doesn't.
The gut instinct from God does not pass. It stays in your spirit, and you can't avoid it. And usually, the gut instinct is going to require us to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because sometimes our comfort leads to complacency.
So Devon's created a first of its kind simulation to show you if your gut could talk, what would it say?
All right, here we go.
I'm going to don a hard hat to do this. Right?
I appreciate
Never
you
done this
willing.
before. There we are, all right? So Devon, take it away. So
Okay.
I'm being the gut instinct.
Okay, there you go, right? Okay, straight ahead. You see the gut?
I see the gut.
feeling.
Next
Okay,
exit.
So this is how we are, right? We're on the road to success.
But is it gas?
It's not gas, because it's not passing.
It's not passing. Just be careful.
So here's the thing. We're on the road to success.
Yeah.
But what happens? We feel the gut. We hear God speaking to us.
Oh.
But then all of a sudden, we want to let the facts.
Yeah.
We let our intuition. We say, wait a minute. It doesn't align with where I want to be. I don't have the money. I don't have the education.
Get the facts.
There we go.
Our mind
So
says.
sometimes the facts can work against our faith. So instead of going to the gut feeling, we then go this way. This is a one-way street. It leads us away from where we're supposed to be. Do you know where this takes us when we don't follow our gut instinct?
No.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Doubt and fear just ahead.
Yeah.
This is where so many of us live on the highway to success. We stop right here because we've gotten so far away from what we're supposed to do.
Yep.
Now, if you just keep going there, guess what's going to happen?
You're gonna crash
Get
into it.
Crash. Exactly. So we got to turn quickly and get back to the gut feeling, because the gut feeling on the road to success is going to take us to our purpose, our peace, and our power. And when we are there, we cannot be stopped.
I like this. Hey, I like that tour. You guys busy? All right, let's help an audience member. Sheree's here. Sheree, meet Devon. Sheree. She thinks her gut is speaking to her. She thinks her gut's speaking to her, but she's not sure. So what are you feeling?
I feel absolute fear, pure absolute terror. I'm a writer. I write fiction novels. I also help people write books. I teach a whole course on how to tell your story and share your message. But when it comes to sharing my own story and giving some personal insights to my own backstory, I'm absolutely petrified. And my gut is saying go, but it's also feeling like somersaults. So,
Yeah, I feel that. I think everyone here feels the same thing. So what is the gut test, the gut check test?
Yeah.
Make sure we're not going to pass.
It's so important to do this gut check test, because too often when you feel the gut check, you're like, how do I know it's my gut? So here's a couple tips that will help you. People coming into your life. Now, here we are. We're people coming into your life to give you confirmation and courage to go and do what your gut is telling you, which is tell your story. Here's another tip. Strange timing. Right. This may seem like, wait, I'm already in my career, but why do I feel like I need to tell my story? The timing of it is telling you that maybe this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Here's a third tip. Details falling into place. You already are helping others tell their story. So it actually is pretty easy for you to tell your story. All you got to do is make your fears your to-do list and start doing it.
Here. Here's a hard hat for the trip. It's a little something on the show. Devon, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, for the complete 30-day guide to being wildly successful without losing your faith, go to DonShiraz.com. And for even more insights, I want you to think carefully here. Devon's new book just came out. It's called The Hollywood Commandments. I read a lot of books. This thing is really, really special. Pick it up in stores now. We'll be right back.